month we have been talking about hope. About having hope in the hard times. Because all of us go through hard times. All of us have those moments when we are hurting or confused or worried. Those times when we're tormented by thoughts that keep us up at night. Or overwhelmed by the things that we have to deal with and we just don't know how. Many of us have been stretched to the breaking point. And it's understandable to feel hopeless. To feel like this is never going to change and it's only going to get worse. But what I want you to know, what I have been saying through this series and what I have been reminding myself of, is that there is always hope. Because Jesus Christ offers us a hope that will not fail. That He is with us in the hard times, weeping when we weep, but ready to resurrect us, to bring back our hope. Jesus is ready to defeat our demons, those thoughts that torment us, those things that keep us from truly living. He is ready to free us from them. And so as we close this series, what is left to say except come to Jesus? That's what Jesus says. Come to me, all you that are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I'll give you rest. He says, take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you'll find rest for your souls. My yoke is easy and burden is light. So Jesus is inviting us. He's not just inviting the ones whose lives look like their perfect Instagram feed. He's inviting all of us. The sick, the sad, the exhausted, the ones at the end of their rope. He's inviting the tormented and the guilty and the victimized. He's inviting everyone. He's inviting you. Come to me, he says. Let me give you rest. Rest in the midst of the raging storm. Rest when you otherwise would be losing sleep, thinking and worrying with your mind racing in the middle of the night. Rest that gives peace, that renews strength, and that resurrects hope. Come to me, Jesus says. It's an invitation. And responding to His invitation will change your life. Because when He says, come to me, He's not saying, pop in for a quick fix and then go on your way. When He says, come to me, He's saying, come and take my hand. Walk with me. Follow me. And you will find rest and peace and strength and hope. Coming to Jesus requires us then to surrender. To surrender whatever it is that we are depending on and turn to Him. It's a call to lay down the guilt and shame we wrestle with over the wrong that we have done. It's a call to lay down the ways we think life should be for it to be good. It's a call to lay down our need to prove that we are good enough. It's a call to lay down the weight of trying to deal with your stuff on your own. It's a call to lay down your demons and to lay down the masks that we hide behind. Because all of those things are keeping us from finding rest. And so this is Jesus saying, come, lay it all down and follow me. Because it's in following Jesus that we find the path that leads to life. Jesus says, come and learn from me. Learn how to trust in God when all seems hopeless. He's saying, come and learn from me how to see me everywhere. How to hear my voice above the noise, assuring you that all will be well. He says, learn from me and learn how to respond to the stresses and the emergencies and the midnight phone calls without your demons tormenting you about it, without fear ruling over you, but with faith. He says, come and learn from me, and I will show you how to feel my peace that passes all understanding. So whatever Jesus invites you to surrender, it's worth it for what He gives in return. So what burdens do you need to lay down? What do you need to surrender? What do you want Christ to give you? This altar is open. I invite you to come. Come to the altar. Come to be anointed with oil, an ancient practice that symbolizes God's blessing. You can kneel or stand at the rail and pray. And I'll pray with you. Or if you want, you can just sit in your pew and pray. Everyone's been handed a white flag. I want you to hold this and think about what you need to surrender. Carry it with you, and every time those stresses come up, those situations threaten to overwhelm, every time those demons torment you, just wave this white flag and say, Jesus, I surrender. Teach me how to live right now.